our third stream to give you a bit of loser's side action. Frisky Sissin is taken to the stage against Natural N. All kinds of action going down, but here in winners, it's Mazebeans, it's RobbieAK47, it's Shulk, it's Steve, it's England versus Scotland. Let's see what's gonna happen. Speed immediately.
Straight in, looking to get that early percentage. Yo, can get it. There we go, getting the one.
Gave him enough walking speed to get away from the up tilt combos. Instantly a great start, but now going into smash to get out of the combos. Still takes 40 for his troubles, but that is, unfortunately to say, a good outcome for Robbie. Now Mazebeans has to hide.
That's so threatening, that team. He just sat there. It wasn't in any danger of detonating, but like the fact that it was just sat there, flashing red enough to just put Robbie off completely the reverse.
Oh, can he throw it to the TNT?
Trying to, oh, and he gets it. Oh, but the up there, a single little dink, but then, oh, what a drift, dearie me, oh my days.
The TNT just wasn't going off, so Robbie says, fine, I'll detonate it myself. We'll both get hit by this. Did not work out for him whatsoever with that cheeky up air, but now it's time for Smash Monado. Can Robbie catch it before it's too late? Oh, yes, he can!
Hell of a reverse on that edge guarding situation. Did you see the stalling from Mazebeans? Just tapping, tapping, tapping. I can't place a block, but I can stall myself in the air enough that you are going to not be able to get me. Not quite working out as Shulk's reversal power offstage is huge, as we very well know. The speed art is coming out here. Lovely landing up air. Robbie on Twitter being very, very keen to get some stuff out of landing up air, especially at high percents. But you bust a sword.
Oh.
Here we are, the Monado taking it.
Over that minecart. You know, we haven't. It's only been a stock and a half, but we haven't seen any minecarts connect yet. Mazebeans wants to hang on to some resources, but doesn't really have many. Gets the combo in shield, but air dodges at the perfect moment. RobbieAK47. I don't know where this Steve matchup experience has come from.
Going very well so far. The up tilt out connect. Speed out to get out of dodge. Ooh. Instead, connecting with that minecart. The anvil comes out, but not finding it. Reading a jump with the up smash. That magma block taking a very strong power. And speaking of strength, Diamond is on deck.
Yep, we've got golden minecarts. We've got Diamond on the sword.
3 hits. 3 hits and it's 48%. It's only going to keep piling up as the massive strength of the Diamond pickaxe and axe do come out in full force.
And all of a sudden, it's now just Robbie's decision. Do I go aggro? Do I do my usual game plan? What am I going to do to bring it back on Mazebeans? Must have had some tips from Mateus, I'm sure. But there's an up smash.
Oh, lovely. Just using the Monado, cancelling, dialing into that shield out just enough to save himself from that final hit here.
Oh, but the down smash read. Covering perfectly what Robbie was going to do. Things are looking dire for game one, but there's plenty more games to come. Here comes a forward throw. Shulk, not the most horizontal at recovering, has to use jump Monado to make it more ambiguous.
Going for speed to try and cover some distance. Forward air retreating there for Robbie. Here we go. Mazebeans just happy to stall off stage, looking for a spike with the fair, and the dash attack's going to come out instead. Diamond has been mined again. Gold is here. The Diamonds on deck, love the backslash. Shades of Mateus. Forward aerial putting him off stage. Mazebeans has got a rough recovery to make here, but makes it quite handily. Dodging the air slash and the smash art up smash. Turning things around. Mazebeans surviving a Shulk reversal off stage and then using Shulk's own Monado against him. That is the Monado's power, especially when combined with a Steve that knows what to do.
Yeah, no doubt the entire break between yesterday's pools and today's top 96 must have been spent by Mazebeans just practicing against Shulk through whatever means he has available, because that was looking pretty confident in the second half. Over in the back, we had the crowd popping up because Dimitri just won his latest losers set on the side stream. So all of Ireland igniting for that man in the back. But right now, it's the Xenoblade music time. You know what that means.
Musical
time for a counter-attack. Or at least it would be if Smash didn't botch that remix completely. But That's one for the Xenoblade fandom to discuss.
There we go. We're setting up ready. Mazebeans blocking in. Steve and Robbie sticking Shulk as expected. You know, both players very well known for these two characters in particular. We are heading back to small battlefield. This time, instead of the live and learn, blasting out nice and loud, we've got Xenoblade music. Robbie looking for the musical counter pick and straight away into smash art. Not to launch as it's known to do, but just to make sure that those combos aren't going to be as consistent. Smash art's going to send Robbie further, as well as Mazebeans.
Yep, that's the critical thing, but no, we nearly saw yet more up airs or up smashes in the way. There's a 10% only from the back area. It's meant to be a two-hit thing at close range.
The block cancels. That block cancel, we've seen our own homegrown Jackie throw those out, and Mazebeans using it there to massive effect. Loving the reverse there, but not finding anything else off it. Dodging around Mazebeans' offense there. Things looking pretty even. At the moment, no Monado what to speak of, but the extension on the hitbox from that crafting table.
That's damage. That is damage. Robbie getting some big hits on deck. Really good delay, but it's still not enough.
Very good work with that smash Monado. Looking for the spike there was Mazebeans setting up. Oh my lord.
Up attack is the perfect option there. The thing is, I don't want to just credit Robbie for this because Mazebeans is actually doing the right thing by being so aggressive in this matchup. He knows that Shulk can do okay against Steve because he has the ability to attack through the big walls. So Mazebeans simply isn't building any. He's just throwing hands with Minecraft Steve, and it's working. Not so much in this game, though.
Oh my lord, double catch on the up smash into up smash, mining on the metal of Battlefield as well, as we saw there. The reverse there looking to get some damage up, and we're seeing it pay quite well here. Robbie getting those little licks in. Just enough because the Monado.
And obviously it's familiar to us as commentators, but just in case anyone didn't catch what was happening there, you can go into Monado art within hit stun, so even while you're being hit, you can still pick a Monado art, and every time RobbieAK47 was choosing shield, and it came out before Mazebeans' multi-hit attack could finish, and that's why he was sent nowhere after every hit, because he had those defense stats out there first.
Look at these up there. Oh! Spiking off the block. Just enough. Robbie not able to take, not expecting, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think I saw the red flash anyway. Maybe it was just a smash Monado or something, but I think it may have been untechable. But there's a second forward air! And Robbie with a full stock lead. But when it's a diamond time, when is a full stock really a full stock?
Yeah, it's an absolute game changer. Is the diamond is making Steve an insanely strong character. We saw Robbie challenging the recovery of Mazebeans there to take that stock, and as well we noticed that Mazebeans had no resources, throwing them out quite liberally. Steve is completely out of resources.
It's more than one full stock, it's two full stocks. Robbie has yet to be hit on this second stock. This is incredible comeback play right now.
Love that dive from Mazebeans, but you know what we're seeing here? First game, Robbie was playing
just fishing.
Oh my
He's got it as well. That was a moment of danger that was not needed. 12% and a heart attack for your troubles, and now Robbie's at 60.
That F smash would have been massive. That dash attack doing 23.
Would that be a punish? Just about. We still saw the F smash charge from Mazebeans. Steve frame data goes insane, but no iron, no even dirt to do the blocks.
Oh! Falling out of the up air, or up B rather, and the F smash is going to take it.
And now the resources are all the way back. That took 2 seconds, and Mazebeans has recharged. But the smash Monado dash attack will bring it to an end before we saw anything unfortunate.
That was such interesting way to get Steve. We know Robbie is known for that reserved playstyle, making sure that...
And Mazebeans to an extent as well, but neither of them bothered at all. They're going in!
What we saw though, like, Mazebeans, because of Robbie being that bit more aggressive, pressuring with the length of the Monado. Steve got combos, but has no range, whereas, you know, Robbie with Shulk has that massive range. And what we saw there, Mazebeans ran out because the ambition of the building ran out of materials, not once, but twice, and that's all due to the pressure that Robbie was putting on, not giving Steve time to breathe, only able to reaccumulate those resources when Robbie was off stage or dead, and that's exactly what you want when you're fighting Steve. Reduce him to just this little thing that has nothing to build. Diamond is still a factor, but...
Let's not pop off just yet. Let's pop off! We're getting the Mazebeans, Banjo and Kazooie He really doesn't like the matchup against Shulk with Steve whatsoever. We are seeing a Mazebeans counter pick, and how often do you need to see a Steve main do that?
With Banjo as well, of all characters.
It's still got to be a fighter's pass character at the end of the day, but Mazebeans, I would love to see some gameplay from a quote-unquote normal character right now. It's going fairly close, but the thing is, Robbie's fought Owl Babies a lot. It's not like a new matchup for him.
Loving that. Oh my lord, denying that Wonder Wing. I love that grenade into the up tilt, the up to the down B. Oh my god, shield art just bouncing. Robbie not enough to get out of the grenade's range.
Right now, perfectly even Robbie. Not expecting this, he'll have prepared all day, all night for Steve. Banjo-Kazooie, did anyone know that Mazebeans has a Banjo and Kazooie? He's throwing grenades like he's SP1 out here.
Banjo, obviously, incredibly niche character as well, not favoured amongst pretty much anyone unless you're a hardcore fan of the character. And that is what you see there because of the fact that no one's really playing Banjo. You see stuff like that, the smash art call out hugely with a Wonder Wing. Banjo the same way as Snake, going to be able to survive that and outlast the smash art as well. Not a favourable position still, the rapid jab is going to come up, Kazooie pecking away.
Yeah, no, we don't see a punish. That could have been a turnaround air slash, maybe even a forward tilt. But Robbie lets Mazebeans get away with his life, and he's still got another Wonder Wing to go as well. The pressure is on to make sure this can be an even game now before it's too late.
Mazebeans is using that up air so effectively. A move that, among Banjo's 2 Wonder Wings still left. And just using that little hit of smash shot, not finding it. Oh, I was expecting the back of that rat-tat-rap, not quite coming out there. The down air from Robbie is going to be attempted, but not quite. Robbie's been getting hit by so many of these grenades, and fair enough, like, you're not used to the Banjo coming out or falling out. No Wonder Wings to speak of.
Yeah, there's the animation of a failed Wonder Wing if you've run out of them, in case you've forgotten. It's been a while since we've gotten to that point in the neutral. But nevertheless, Mazebeans is playing this correctly. I think one of the key strengths here, Banjo is so fast at running, and Robbie isn't prepared for that in comparison to the slow Steve. Nevertheless, though, he did manage to secure that stock, so it's time. Reset the Wonder Wings, reset the smash Monado to Buster.
Down throw coming off that grenade. You've got to think that something was going to come off that as well. Potentially that Wonder Wing, but just getting out of it, using that shield out to get out of dodge. Zoning out with the grenades and then turning into this burst aggression here. Banjo, as you say, so quick on his feet with the talent shot, but able to just wall out Robbie. Yeah, cool. Activate your jump art and use it. That's epic. I'll just sit here and do my thing and wait for a window to get a big hit, which we saw coming in there with the forward-ended knife by the pure size of Monado.
Yeah, and staying in Buster, even though all of these projectiles being thrown at him, there we go, making the decision to switch to speed. Being in Buster was more of a risk than it was worth at that point, because even an egg, which does like 3% normally, is now going to be doing like 5. All of a sudden, it feels a little bit scarier.
Hashtag coming out, kill move at a certain percent, so that percent is coming up. The grenade betraying Banjo.
Oh! Now we have Smash. This could be the comeback moment. Are we going to get another Wonder Wing recovery? I imagine so, but Robbie doesn't prepare anything for it.
5 Wonder Wings to go. Does that glancing hit back air extended by the egg? The egg saving potentially a horrible situation for Mazebeans. Here we are. Speed art is here, but Mazebeans just walling Robbie and getting that big back air. The rat-tat-rap from Kazooie, busting the beak of the bird, but not, and also taking away the stop. And there we go. You're backing Robbie right off with a Wonder Wing just out of nowhere.
Just can't find those bones. Mazebeans has made mistakes, left opportunities open for Robbie to hit, but generally they haven't done so, and part of that is Shulk having such slow frame data. You can't punish in situations where other characters can, but nevertheless there have been options, and we're going to need to see that if we get Banjo for a second game after this.
Going very, very well at the moment. It's rare that we see the duo, but now that they're here, they are paying massive dividends to Mazebeans. Smash Art is out, and the grenade just launching because of Smash Art that little bit extra, enough to make sure that Robbie can't get the kill. And here we go, Speed Art's back out, Smash Art is gone.
Are we going to see the final Wonder Wing in an offstage scenario that goes high instead, knowing Mazebeans has to hang on to that so that he's never without one in a last case scenario? Oh, the bomb getting away from a shutdown scenario.
Oh, no Smash Art needed. The rage of the Grizzly Bear and the Borigo Bash slapping not just Shulk but Robbie into a very unfavourable position. 2-1 when Banjo and Kazooie come out.
Shall we demonstrate?
Characters.
Free Gold Blaster! Ooh!
That was nearly the end of the headset blast.
It could have been.
That's
but are we going to see some more in Game 4? I imagine Mazebeans will be sticking to that character.
You've got to assume.
Never going to see Robbie switch off Shulk, but we saw him lose Game 1 against Steve and then bring it back convincingly in Game 2. Will that happen again? Or is our top player in Mazebeans just going to run with it?
Still here. Banjo is still here. And so is Shulk, as again, we say predictably. The wiry ways of the Bear and Bird have come out. Let's see if they can continue to bring Mazebeans success as we enter what could be the winner's side game of RobbieAK47 if this Banjo is not figured out.
Yeah, and even if you told him the next day, oh, by the way, you don't beat Mazebeans, he'd go, fair. Well, never mind, I tried against Steve. He wouldn't have known it was to Banjo and Kazooie. But wow, we're just saying Mazebeans like, right, I can camp as this character too. I am taking my corner. Off stage though, so one Wonder Wing lost, even if it's not damaged. Are we going to see an air slash this time? We're going to forward smash instead.
How's punished that right out wrap on the shield. The rapid jab not quite effective enough. Looking for a drag down there.
Oh, goes for the down air. Waited for the air dodge, but it still just wasn't enough. Shulk's down air, not the most reliable one in the game to hit with, but already maybe had the legitimate ability at that point. Nevertheless, it's a matter of navigating around those projectiles in addition to what you're going to do once you're past it. Right now, I think it's getting past the projectiles that's more important than afterwards. You can still do some damage with speed. You can switch to smash afterwards. That was the right play from Robbie, but unfortunately letting it go. Mazebeans finding his way back to center stage a little more easily. You know something we haven't seen? We've barely seen a grab from Mazebeans.
I was literally just about to say there's been times where I'm like, oh, there's a grab coming out and a rapid jab comes down instead.
Oh, well, now we get one. Is it a kill?
Ooh,
is it a kill?
Jab reset! Dragged down on the neutral air. Oh, just dropping it that second too slow. No mash from Robbie saving him there, because if he had mashed, that was another drag down with the neutral aerial, resetting the situation, and an up smash or an up tilt was most definitely going to kill from that platform at that percent.
Well, I appreciate the experimentation and waiting until it was a certainty, but now we're in Monado Smash with forward throw, back throw instead to set up a different scenario entirely with the jump art.
Oh, just that glancing hit. Lovely delayed mash from Robbie to avoid what would have been a horrible scenario. The up smash was the play there for Banjo, but you know, you've got to assume at that percent everyone's going to mash. Want to get away from that situation. Those drag downs into the down throws coming out, but not finding their mark
Robbie,
yet.
he can't wait with his playstyle in this game. It simply isn't working out that way. He can instead wait with his mash. He's finding ways to get it in there, but it's just to a raw up tilt instead. Where on earth did that come from?
Famously limited hitbox. Snakes, it's like snakes, but it's in the shape of a T, which is interesting. Very limited, so that had to be right in the face of RobbieAK47. Here we go, grenade into the up, and we've seen the up air come out rather liberally from Mazebeans here, going for the fair on landing and getting another neutral area. The bread and butter of Banjo's big stuff when he's in your face is that neutral air, the back air for the drag downs, but not finding a grab down there quite yet, creating a horrible offstage situation instead. The grenade, oh, there's the grab coming out.
Now, you think there'd be a little more hits done on that Banjo forward air. It was punishable from Robbie, but nevertheless, having to make it back to the stage, we have a throw situation, and this time the up smash was brought out as the correct option. Robbie was in Monado's shield, so even if he mashed out on time, the jump time was going to be reduced. So that was absolutely the correct decision.
Great waiting there from Robbie. That multi-hit with rapid jab getting cancelled out by the shield. Up 11% is still tacked on. Winners side stock we have here for RobbieAK47 versus Mazebeans and Banjo. Go for another raw up tilt. Imagine that.
So instead, just hiding on that platform to say, right, what's the plan? We got through the defenses there, but once again, not able to do anything with it. Mazebeans, I cannot fault this playstyle right now, especially when it converts into the big bear punch!
Fair into the Wonder Wing, looking very dire for Robbie here, just getting out of dodge, jumping away, going Monado Buster, so he can get that bit of percent tacked on, but that would imply hitting Banjo, which we saw that last stock did not happen for an entirety, and the Wonder Wing is going to connect very excellent adaptation by Mazebeans. Just been like, you know what, in fact,
Yep.
no one will expect Banjo and Kazooie. Everyone knows that Wonder Wings are coming. Everyone knows what Banjo can do, but no one prepares for it. And as a result, Robbie was not able to adapt in time. The aggressive play that we saw work so well versus Steve, when you got a character like Banjo who is built to transition from being aggressive into being defensive, back and forth, tagging in and out of being that in your face and then getting back with grenades. Robbie wasn't able to adapt in time, and we saw Mazebeans pull out some incredibly effective Banjo attack. Again, those Nair resets on platform are huge for Banjo and do such massive